If you are an affiliate marketer, this one worst thing will happen to you. You know what's the worst thing that can happen to you? You may not know this, but someday it will come. It will come. And if it caught you by surprise, you may lose confidence or a will to move forward. You may also want to give up on your business and find a 9-to-5 job instead. Wait. Okay, that's too much. Okay, I'm just kidding. But this is the worst thing that can happen for an affiliate marketer. And I just experienced this before. I really want to tell a lot of affiliate marketers so that they are aware of this thing. So by the end of this episode, you will have a clear guide on how to always prepare for this worst case scenario or how to recover from it if this ever happens to you. Okay, without wasting more time, let's begin.
So the real question is this: how would an entrepreneur like us, who literally start from nothing or has limited resources and yet still wants to build an empire, join Ashraf as he answers this big question so you can apply it too? Welcome to Focus on Winning.
Alright, winners, welcome back to the Focus on Winning podcast. Thank you so much for coming here today. My name is Ashraf. So I've been doing an affiliate marketing for about 12 months now. 12 months, huh? So it's been a year now. Oh my gosh, that is so long. Okay, it feels long, but no, it feels actually a short period of time, but it's actually have been a long time. Okay, anyway, for about 12 months, I actually had some success with it. I sold other people's product. I was selling a podcast course since last year. Last year I was selling podcast course. I've been pushing this course to many people. And okay, so let's not use the word selling here because, people always see the word selling as a bad term. So let's just say helping. Okay. I help people. Yes, helping. So I help people, specifically podcasters, to monetize their podcast even without a huge audience. And yes, that's my elevator pitch. So whenever people ask me, what do you do? I will just say that thing. Okay. I'll just say that sentence. So again, I help podcasters monetize their podcast even without huge audience through the course that I was selling. Okay. The course that I was promoting will help you, will help many podcasters do that. Okay. The name of the course was Podcast Profit Lab. And that course was created by Jamie Atkinson. The main focus of the course is monetization, podcast monetization, how to monetize the podcast. Okay. So I've been promoting it for months now, for months. And I actually like the process of selling it. I mean, it's not just about selling the thing. I actually was more into the process of selling that thing, that course. Okay. It feels like a game to me. I like the process of it, okay? And it was all fun and joy until one day in March this year, one bad thing happened to me. And it was the worst one. I can't believe it happened, but it did. So this is the worst to me as an affiliate marketer. I feel unmotivated after that happened. So what was it that happened to me? I got an email from Jamie, the creator of the course, said that he wanted to close the door for this course. He will not accept any students after this. And I mean, he has a different course now, which is a higher ticket price point, I believe, than the Podcast Profit Lab. Okay. He has a different course and now he's just selling that thing. He now, promoting that course way more than the Podcast Profit Lab because, he's shutting it down. And when I got that email, I was so shocked. I mean, I kind of feel helpless because, that course was my main source of income. So if he shut down the course, that means I can't sell it anymore, right? I mean, what's the point of selling it if he has shut the course down and he would not accept any more people? So I really didn't know what to do at that time. I really feel hopeless, helpless, right? And all the things that I really felt because, oh my gosh, I already had my plan for the entire year of what I would do in each quarter. And every activity that I would do revolves around that course. So if there So if the course is not there anymore, I can't do any more activity related to that course, right? So that's kind of the downside of affiliate marketing. You don't know when the product will be taken down by the owner, right? You don't know when the owner will feel like, okay, that course is not good anymore, I kind of want to shut it down, right? You don't have the control over the product. That's the downside. That's the worst thing that can happen for an affiliate marketer. If the owner shut down the course, or if the owner take down the product, you can't do anything anymore. You can't do anything about the product, okay? But you do have something that you can control. You can control the audience, right? You can control the audience, you can control the traffic, you can control your show if you have one like this, a podcast, all right? And, back to the story, okay? So now that I can't sell it anymore, I really need to rewrite the plan and what steps I need to take next. So for the past few days, I have been thinking about this and actually came up with a plan. So if you have experienced this before and don't know what to do next, then you can use this plan to keep moving forward. Okay. So, or also if you are not aware of this downside yet, you will need this just, in case if this will happen to you. So if you're not aware of it, or if you have experienced before, I'm going to share my plan to you so that you can still move forward and you can still do business. Okay. So, since I already have an audience of podcasters, I mean, they already know me, they trust me. Okay. We have already built a relationship, and I'm just going to do research on the next big problem in the podcast space. Okay. So I already study a lot of podcasting. I'm going to do some research on what kind of big problem that podcasters have. So, but anyway, I'm going to interview a lot of podcast experts. I also will interview some of my audience that have their own podcasts. They have been podcasting for a while and they don't know how to monetize it yet. Yes, that's the kind of people that I will interview. I don't want to interview people that just listen to the podcast. I want to interview people that have their own podcasts, okay? And with that interview, I will collect as many info as I can, mainly about the hosts, about the flaws, or about the pains that podcasters have, right? About the struggles, mainly about the struggles. And I'm also going to read a book, The Mom Test, which is about how to validate your product idea. I heard it's a great book, so I'm going to read after this. And yeah, so if you also want to validate your idea, read a book, The Mom Test. Go search it up on Google. Okay, so once I have enough info, I will find a solution and present it to the experts that I have interviewed. Okay, because I want to do a JV partnership with them, so I can do a webinar with them, right? And all this stuff. So I'll just present it to the people that I have interviewed. And spoiler alert, that's the main focus of the course that I was selling, how to monetize a podcast through JV partnership. Yeah, that was the main focus. So I've learned it, and I'm going to apply everything that I learned from that course to this thing. So if they don't want to do a JV with me, if they don't want to partner up with me, that's okay. I have no problem with that. I can just share my solution to my audience, right? Because yeah, I already have the audience. So I'll just share with them. That's the perk of having your own audience. You have to build your own audience, just in case if this thing happens. So you don't really have to find other influencers, right? So that's kind of my rough idea or my rough plan on what I should do next. I already have my detailed plan, but I'm just going to share my rough plan with you. So now, how can you apply this? Okay, how can you apply this? What if you are not a podcaster, right? So first off, you've been, if you have been selling other people's products in the wealth niche, find the biggest problem that your niche has. If you're not sure of what the problem is, you can go and find the experts in the wealth industry and interview them. Okay, so let's say if you are selling a coaching program about how to close a high ticket sale, you need to find a high level closer and interview them. Okay, or if you are selling an affiliate marketing program, find an affiliate marketing coach and interview them. Okay, or if you are in a different niche like a relationship niche, find a relationship coach and interview them. Okay, same goes with the health niche. Alright, so just find a gym coach or a supplement seller or maybe a gym owner, interview them. Right, just interview them about the problems in their industry. Get as many info about the problems, the holes, the flaw. Okay, because we as an entrepreneur, we solve problem, right? But how can we solve problem if we don't find one yet, right? So the main point of this plan is to just find the next big problem, right? Why do I say big problem? Because the bigger problem is, the more people will pay us to solve it, right? So just find the big problem. So if you're not sure what kind of problem it is, just go there and find the experts of that industry and interview them. Just ask them as many questions about the problem, about their success, all those kind of things. So after that, after you have collected some infos from them, find a solution and partner up with them so you can share it to the masses faster. So you can't just find a solution and share it to your audience. If you want to spread it faster, you have to present the solution to the guest that you just interviewed. All right. And I actually didn't come up with this plan myself. Okay. I didn't come up with this plan myself. I actually read a book called 30 Days. And that book is a step-by-step plan written by 30 millionaires to start a business from scratch. It was a really great book. I learned a lot of their plans, and some of the plans I applied to this plan. Okay. So that's a plan. Hopefully it's clear to you. Right now, go take some action and help more people by solving their problems. All right. So anyway, if you don't know who you should serve or who you should help or what kind of people that really want to buy from you, I actually have an ebook that helps you identify your perfect client. So this ebook will give you absolute clarity on who is the right person that is ready to buy from you. Okay, they will buy anything from you because you have the right solution and they have the right problems. So this ebook will also help you in identifying the big expert that you are going to interview. And so you can get this ebook at bit.ly/client for you. Again, it's bit.ly/client for you. So always remember that winners focus on winning. Until then, stay winning.
Hey, thank you for listening. We hope you can implement everything from this episode. And would you like to know more about business strategies and life hacks that you can apply right now? If so, subscribe to this podcast so you can become the best you.